These earrings are incredibly vintage. Everyone thinks they're vintage, but I made them today. The true secret to the vintage look, this unexpected use of black chain. Hello, welcome to The Stylish Maker. My name's Carol. Today I'm sharing a super simple pair of earrings that you can make in no time at all. They look impressive and everyone will think that they are vintage. You can just smile and nod. To make these earrings you will need a connector. This one is a rhombus shape and has 7 lower loops, but I'm actually only going to be using 5 of them today. Connectors are a great addition to your toolkit. They are so versatile and using them you can make stunning earrings or other jewelry in just minutes.
Let's just shut the blinds to keep the world inside. Now I know I'm yours till the end of time. I keep turning heads when
Here are the long chain earrings that I made, and I used this rectangle connector. Now this is usually used to step a 3-strand necklace down to 1 strand, but I used it here to make my earrings. And here's another pair that I made using a hat-shaped connector. And this time I used 2 of them for each earring and I turned one upside down. If you are interested in seeing this tutorial, it's in a blog post over on the Style Makers Network, which you can join for less than a cup of coffee each month. Now onto our vintage inspired earrings. Along with your rhombus shaped connector, oh, by the way, you don't need a rhombus shaped connector. As long as it has 5 loops on the bottom, you could use any shape. You will also need some faceted teardrop beads. These ones are a large glass teardrop, and I chose them because the color makes them look quite vintage as well, along with their sparkle, of course. The thing that truly makes these earrings look vintage though is the chain. I chose a 5.5mm black twist cable chain here. I could have used silver, but being that my connector is antique silver, I thought that the black would add a different level of vintage here. You will also need a pair of black air hooks and some black jump rings, and I have some 4mm ones here and I have some 6mm ones. So let's get on and make these earrings. As I said, the rhombus here is really the star to make them look a little bit vintage, but when we add the black chain to it, it just sings. So we're going to start off by cutting our chain, and we need 2 pieces 27 links long and 2 pieces 18 links long. Take a piece of wire and hang your chain on it. So once you've got your chain hung on there, your first one, then you hang the end of your second piece of chain. If I hang it like this, and you can see there that I know exactly which link to cut. So I'll take my cutters, I'm going to cut that link there. We have our 2 pieces of chain. So we'll repeat that with the other size. So there's my 18 piece, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing and come in here with my cutters and cut there. So now we have our chain cut, we're going to start assembling our earrings, and these are super quick and easy. So we're going to take our connector and we're going to take our 6mm jump ring, and using our chain nose pliers we are going to open our jump ring. So holding it on either side and turning my wrist down, and I need to open it quite wide here so I can get my teardrop on, and then I'm going to reverse that process to close up my jump ring. No, I don't want to do that, do I? I want to put my rhombus on first, so I want to put the lower center link of my rhombus on there as well. And then I want to reverse the process and just doing up my jump rings. Now, if you haven't used a jump ring before, I'll leave you a link to a video I did all about everything you need to know about jump rings. So there's the first part of my earring done. Now I just need to attach the chain, and I'm going to use my 4mm jump rings for that. So taking a 4 and opening it. Honestly, these are so quick and easy. I almost didn't do a tutorial about these because they are quick and easy, but I thought, oh well, you know, you might like to see them. So taking the end of my shortest piece of chain and popping on it onto the jump ring, and then I'm going to connect it to my rhombus. So I'm connecting it to the second loop there. So not the end one, the second one, or the center one. And I'm going to close up my jump ring. So that's what I have now, and I'm going to bring this end up around to here. I'm going to try not to twist it. So taking my jump ring and opening it, putting on the end of the chain, I'm just going to hang it for a minute because that will get the twists out of it. And then I'm going to bring this one around and attach it there and close up the jump ring. And there you go. Now I did want this piece of chain to very neatly tuck around that faceted bead. If we have a look at it from the front, you'll see that it's just sitting just below the faceted teardrop. And I will leave you a link in the description box to my Amazon store where you can find hopefully some things, maybe not the same things, but some things that will work for this earring. I may not be able to find the exact same connector, but I will do my best to find something that is close. Okay, now we're going to repeat that process again with our longer piece of chain. So taking my jump ring, finding where it opens and opening it, popping on my chain, and then I'm going to feed it onto the outside loop there and closing up my jump ring. Oh, I can't get a hold of it. Sometimes that happens, especially using a 4mm. Now you could use a 6mm for this. The reason I used a 4mm was because it looks like the chain. So if we have a look at it close up, you can see there that my 4mm jump ring just looks like another link in the chain. So that's why I chose a 4. If you're uncomfortable using a 4, you could use a 6. I'm going to grab my next jump ring and I'm going to open it and I'm going to pop on the end of my chain and just hang it for a sec, just to let it kind of untwist itself, and then bring it around and up to the other side. So there is the main part of my earring. If you're enjoying this tutorial, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and also give me a thumbs up. If you are subscribed and you're not seeing my episodes pop up, then consider subscribing to my newsletter, and that way I will email you whenever I publish a new tutorial. Now all we need to do is attach our ear wire. So we're going to grab the ear wire and the part of the ear wire that opens, so it's this side of the loop, and I'm going to just hold it on the side and support the ear wire with my thumb and finger and just twist my hand down so that it's open. And then I'm going to put on the top loop of my rhombus, now making sure that I get it the right way round so that the round part here is facing the front of the rhombus, and there is my earring. Now I'm going to put them on because you need to see them on to really get the effect of these. Here's my earrings. Don't they look gorgeous? And yes, they do look vintage, and people always ask me that, so that's cool. You too can have your own pair of vintage earrings. If you're interested in making the necklace I'm wearing today, I'll leave you that linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.